all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we are going to be doing our Enterprise D build. So we are going to do stage 9 of pack 3 of Build the Enterprise D, and we've got more skeletal frame to do, and we've also got some windows to put into the Cobra neck. Now I'm hoping that these are not as bad as the ones that go into the panels, but we'll just have to wait and see on that one. I think it's just one that we're going to have to get used to working with. And probably in a few stages or maybe a few packs we'll be used to putting these windows in. That's fingers crossed, of course, but sometimes it just doesn't go that smoothly. But we'll just have to see, and hopefully it's something we can overcome. Anyway, enough of me rabbiting on. Let's get on with today's stage. So with all that said, let's get modelling.
Program complete. Enter when ready.
Okay guys, so stage 9, the skeleton of the saucer section continues to expand, and we've got deck windows, deck windows to put in. So we're going to start on the skeletal structure, which is this piece here, and then we're literally just going to be putting this piece the right way around. That's just going to go and fit onto there, and that's going to be secured in with 4 BM screws. So you can see what I mean when I said a few stages ago that this skeletal frame really starts to take shape extremely quickly in this build, and that's just 3 panels that we've got on there. Okay, so that's 2 of them in. Then let's just do the other 2. Okay, so that is that now in place. Right, so moving on. Next, we've got some windows to put in. Now, I could do these off camera, but I'm thinking there's not that many to put in. So I'm going to try and do this on camera. Now, there is a way these go in. If you put them in the wrong way, they won't fit. I mean, this one has an L on it, which I don't know why, but the L on it does correspond the right way up if you're looking at it like this from my view. So I did actually do a little test off camera just before we started this one, just to double check if there were a certain way these had to go around, and it turned out there was. So I don't know why, but I like to do the black windows first. That's a little bit of a difficult one to get in, but it's in. Okay, so we'll just do the bottom row of the black windows, and then we'll put our clear ones in. So I'm following the magazine to the letter here, so I'm not kind of making this up as I go along. Would you believe it, in the next stage you're going to do this again, but I don't mind. As long as you don't ping them and they go everywhere, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so that's all the black ones in. Now we'll just start to put the clear ones in. Now again, these go in a certain way. There is an L on them. And like I said, if that L is facing you, it should be the right way around. Problem is with the clear windows is it's pretty hard to see that L. It's another L. These are going nice and smoothly in, so I'm happy about that. That's another L in place. Right, so this is the last one. Okay, so I'm just going to try and balance that just at the edge of my desk there, because the next piece we need is this piece here, and we've actually got some LEDs to go in. So first it wants the black and white one to go up here. Just in there. And then we've got another one to put in, and that one's going to go at the bottom. And that's the red and blue one. So I'm just trying to give myself a little bit more cable here. So yellow and black. Now, problem is these windows, these LEDs staying in place while you put the windows in, which isn't always easy. So I'm just looking how it's done this now. So this top section here, this actually, we need to bend this LED upwards like that. Now just be careful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and put this panel in place with that LED in place. So that's going to go in there just like that. Then what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and slip this one in from underneath here. Which, remarkably, I think I've just done. The windows are in place, but it's just not... Ah, right, so that LED does have to bend a little. Right, I'm just not happy. Something's stopping that from sitting properly. Okay, so we'll try this one. It could be this LED here that's actually stopping it from fitting correctly, or I could be wrong. That's sitting nicely, so it's a case of slipping this one in. Right, they're in. Okay, they need screwing in with 4 BP screws. So just being careful. That went a lot smoother than what I thought it would do. That's one. Still holding on to this. That's two. That's three. And this should be the fourth and final one. Let's see if I can get it loaded up on my screwdriver. Okay, there we have it. This is now in place. It doesn't say anything about testing these yet, so... But, yeah, so all them windows are in place now. They look really nice. And, yeah, and I think on the next section we're more or less, well, kind of working on the skeletal frame, and then we're doing the next set of windows that are just going to go on here. But I'm really chuffed with that. That's, yeah, a lot better than what I thought it would be. So here is our skeletal frame. There we go. And there is our back of the cobra neck with the windows in place. And that's all there is to do in this stage. So that is stage 9 complete. Well guys, that's it for stage 9 of pack 2, or sorry, pack 3 of the Enterprise D. And that was a lot easier than what I thought of. I've just got to be careful with them LEDs, especially if you're bending the wires. Now, it didn't say to bend the wires in the on the LED, but it quite clearly, you cannot put it in without bending them wires. So it was, yeah, just one of them things. But like I said, I've seen a lot of other videos on this. There is Todd over at Marvel Phoenix with his website, mypartworks.com, which I'm looking at as well, just to get any tips and tricks or what, you know, to try and make the build easier. So it's always priced to do your research. I did that with the DeLorean because I never did it on the original run. I did it a few years after, really, and I was able to look back on quite a lot of the videos and bits and pieces on that, and I didn't have as much problem as a lot of people did that were doing it on the original run. So fingers crossed I can do that with this build, and happy building away. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please can you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.